Okay, so in this video, I'm going to talk about SEMrush, and I'm going to walk you through a demo on how I use SEMrush to do keyword research. Now, SEMrush does a lot more than just keyword research, but as you can see the options on the side panel over here. But for this particular video, we're just going to run through how SEMrush can be used to do keyword research. The advantage of using SEMrush is to get your seed keywords quickly by spying on what the top competitors are ranking for in your niche or for your specific keyword. It'll basically SEMrush basically spies on all the keywords that your competitors would be ranking for, and that would be a quick way to get your initial seed list of keywords, and you can expand on them once you have the list of keywords. Okay, like I said, SEMrush is just not a keyword tool only, but one of its primary uses is to spy on the competition and get the keywords. Okay, so as we've been going on in the pole dancing niche, I'm going to sort of try and spy on the top ranking sites for learn pole dancing. I'm going to do two examples in this video, and so let's get started. Okay, so that's the first site we're going to spy on, and you can choose your country. In this case, we're going to just default to google.com, which is the US search for now. Of course, if you're in a specific country, you can always choose this as an option. Okay, so by default, it pulled out the organic search engine traffic right here, which is in blue, that this site has been getting. Which is pretty good. Over here you can see it probably got hit by a penalty, but we'll go into that in another video, a panda or a penguin penalty. And over here you can see it's healthily doing SEO. The SEO efforts have been pretty good over here. Okay, so I enter that, and what we really need to be doing is pulling out this data right here. We're going to be here. It's got 2,500 keywords that it's ranking for, I think, in the top 100 spots. We could see the full report online by clicking this button right here, or we could export and download the report. So just going to click on full report for now, so you can quickly examine some of the keywords. So here you see the first page of all the results, and this is what the keyword has been ranking for. And I guess the ones in bracket is what it was probably about a month ago, last month. So this is the current ranking right here. So for learn pole dancing, it's #1 spot. And a very important another metric is the monthly search volumes that this keyword gets on a month-to-month basis. So we would like to look at this data right now, but we don't really need it to when we're shortlisting our keywords, we'll be hacking away with these keywords and trying to sort them out. So we may not really want this data, because we can always retrieve this data using the other tools like Longtail Platinum, or some of the other tools like Keyword Research Pro. But for sake of just showing it to you, it's there. The keyword volume data is there, and that will get exported. The CPC, of course, is what the average top site is paying on a per click basis using Google AdWords. That would be, and the URL. The URL is the URL that is ranking for this particular keyword. Traffic would be how much the total percentage traffic that this keyword is getting based on all the search engine traffic it gets. And these other keywords are not really required for you right now, but results would be the total number of sites ranking for that keyword, the sort of Google results page. And this is the trend for that keyword, whether it has been increasing. As you can see, best poll for home use has been really increasing, so it's gaining popularity. But I'm talking about this, but we won't really need this data right now, and there are other tools like Google Trends and other tools to get this data. But it's always good to know what other data every tool gives you, so in case you need to use it or mix and match, it's there for you. And this is the last update that SEMrush checked for this specific keyword, which is pretty recent and fresh, so that's good. Okay, so we have this data, and all I'm going to click on the export button. It gives me my options. For now, I'm going to go for Excel, and I am going to open it. And once it's opened, I will save it in Excel format. That's another important thing to do. You need to save it after it opens, and it's going to ask you, and you just say yes, open anyway. Okay, there's your data, keywords. And what I do is, if you need to, you can freeze the top row, but we just need this data right now. We don't need any of this stuff. We can look at this, we can refer to it, but we really don't need it right now. What we do need to do is, when we're taking our keywords, you need to ask yourself, what is the minimum search volume monthly that you would sort of want to use for ranking? So you could just choose like from here onwards, yeah, all the way to the top. If you just tell yourself, I don't want some of the keywords which are down in the order, but you could find a lot of gems over there. But you don't really need to do SEO for each of the smaller keywords, because once you get an authority site and once you start ranking, Google will start ranking you automatically for keywords you don't even want to rank for. I mean you do want to rank for them, but you don't make an effort. Sorry, yeah. So once you become an authority in the niche, and that's what we really want to do for the larger sites, for the real business sites. Unless you're doing sort of churn and burn site, then you don't really want the smaller keywords. Okay, so we will now save this keyword, and it's going to ask me, then you need to choose XLSX format. Make sure you do that. And we type the site here so we know what it is. So we just type in the domain name and keywords. So and I'm going to go to the default folder, which is projects, and we save it in there. Okay, so we save that. Now let's get the next. We want to spy on the next site. So again, like I said before, I'm assuming that you already have the sites that you want to spy on, your top competitors. Also, SEMrush is going to strip this down to the domain level. Yeah, so it doesn't matter if you put www or not. It's just going to take it down to the domain level, and it spies on all the URLs, that even if there's a subdomain or there's another inner page, it gets all that data. Okay, so here we can see they've done some serious SEO work here. It's suddenly boosted, and that's a big boost from 4,000 down up all the way up to 27,000. So that's good. So this is definitely one site you want to look at. And another point I'd like to bring to notice is, if the keyword, the numbers are low, then they probably aren't really a competitor if you have a big niche. So you have to judge whether you're in a bigger niche or a smaller niche. As you can see, they're ranking for 3,375 keywords, so they definitely are a player. And okay, these are the keywords. And again, so we go to export. Just going to do what I did before. I'm going to open it, and okay, so that's what and then we save it like we did before. So getting back to SEMrush, there is a way to get SEO. It's a paid tool. It is pretty expensive, but there is a way to get a 30-day free use for the pro plan, for the higher plans, which is pretty interesting. You can always sign up and then cancel later if you don't really have the need for it later on. And if you want to know how to do that, just message me, and I'll see if I have the coupon or the link, if it's alive as yet, and I can pass it down to you. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video.